Hi everyone, my name is Breanna Jarboe and I look forward to reading all of your, not reading, watching all of your discussion posts. So I'm just gonna start talking. My takeaway from the People First Language article was that words we use affect how we see and treat each other. In People First Language, the person is valued more than more than any disability, and titles are less important than people. This change in language shows a bigger change in attitude, which means disability is a normal part of being human, not a defining characteristic. By using language that puts people first, we help create a society based on respect and equality, where everyone is seen for who they are as a whole personality and not just one characteristic. My favorite takeaway from the reading was at the end when she gives us the little chart at the end on what you should say instead of something else. For example, one of them was we should say she needs or she uses instead of saying she has a problem with or just saying she has special needs. In the Communicating About People with Disabilities website, I learned to stop using the language special needs and special education, which was new for me because all throughout school we've used the term special education, so that was new, and I'm going to try and stop using that from now on and instead use access needs, education, and education for students with disabilities. The article addresses how to talk about disability in a way that is truthful, kind, and free of stereotypes. If we want to change how people with disabilities are seen, we need to focus on the person, not the condition, when we talk to them. It tells people to use clear, neutral phrases, stay away from the old pity-based words, and accept whether someone wants people first or identity first language. In general, it encourages seeing disability as a normal part of being human and talking in ways that support inclusion and respect. While reading the American Psychological Association website, which was choosing words for talking about disability, I understood quickly that the single most important aspect was to use language that shows respect for people's humanity and individuality by asking them how they would like to be recognized. This concept tells us to stay away from stereotypes, use neutral language, and know the difference between identity first and people first language, which was also new to me. I didn't know what that was, and I am seeing that it is very important, especially in the education field. Stella Young in her TED Talk, Stella Young says in her TED Talk that disabled people are too often seen as objects to be inspired by, not disabled people, instead of being seen as completely normal. She says that since she was a child, she has been praised or honored not for real accomplishments, but just for being disabled. She calls this trend inspiration porn, and she showed a bunch of pictures, which I know you saw, about the usual inspiration, motivation quotes and pictures that people use. People with disabilities are often seen as feel-good objects that are meant to motivate others rather than real people with complicated lives and free will. She emphasizes that a disability is not naturally sad, nor is it heroic. It is a normal part of being a human. She says that the real things that make people disabled are not their bodies, but the obstacles the world creates, which can be in all types of forms, such as physical, mental, or social, etc., etc., etc. She uses humor and smart thinking, to advocate for a move away from pity and putting people on pedestals and toward real equality, access, and respect. Thank you.